In the history of mixed martial arts, there have been many legendary figures who have left a lasting impact on the sport, but perhaps none have been as crucial in shaping the UFC as Royce Gracie. Despite his small stature, Gracie defied expectations and revolutionized the fighting world with his unmatched mastery of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Today we explore the story of how this extraordinary fighter became an integral figure, forever etched in the history of the UFC.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is largely a part of this one dynamic, incredible family.
Imagine this, it's November 12, 1993 in Denver, Colorado. The inaugural event of the Ultimate Fighting Championship is about to commence. Among the participants stands Royce Gracie, an unassuming man with an unwavering determination.
My name is Royce Gracie and I'm from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And I live in California right now. And I teach Jiu-Jitsu, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. I've been doing this all my life. And I think I'm going to take this tournament because my technique is the technique that my family's been developed for the last 65 years.
As his first fight unfolds, something extraordinary begins to develop. Gracie effortlessly dispatches opponents, employing a technique known as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
In the beginning, when my father started, so my father, my uncles, my cousins, before the UFC, before we brought to America, it was more of a quest that my family had to find out which style of martial arts is the best. A lot of people thought the Gracies are arrogant, they're challenging people. No, we're just trying to find out.
Royce Gracie's victories in those early UFC events were groundbreaking. While many fighters relied on striking in sheer strength, Gracie showcased a different approach, emphasizing leverage, technique, and grappling skills. He utilized submissions like rear naked chokes and arm bars to overcome larger opponents who appeared more imposing. The world was witnessing a martial art form that had rarely been seen before.
People wasn't expecting, didn't know what to expect. So that was a shocking moment. Wow, this is for real.
Gracie's performances in the octagon not only amazed fans, but also sent shockwaves through the entire fighting community. His victories challenged conventional wisdom, questioning the notion that size and strength were the sole determinants of success. Suddenly, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gained worldwide recognition as a dominant fighting style.
The Gracie family is the most important family in the history of martial arts. And what they did with Brazil and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and how Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu evolved in that country, they took to it like a duck to water, man.
Royce Gracie's impact on UFC extended far beyond his individual triumphs. He played a pivotal role in popularizing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, leading to a surge in interest and participation in the sport. Gracie's success inspired countless fighters to embrace the art of grappling, forever altering the landscape of mixed martial arts. Gracie's dominance in the early UFC events showcased the effectiveness of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as a self-defense system. It demonstrated that technique and intelligence could triumph over raw power. His victories had a profound influence on the way fighters approach the sport, sparking a shift towards a more well-rounded skill set. Royce Gracie's achievement propelled the UFC into the mainstream. The success of those early events paved the way for the sport's continued growth and evolution. The groundwork laid by Gracie set the stage for future generations of fighters, inspiring them to explore new techniques, train in multiple disciplines, and adopt a more comprehensive approach to combat. Today, as we witness the extraordinary talents of fighters who seamlessly blend striking, wrestling, and grappling, we owe a debt of gratitude to Royce Gracie. His legacy as a pioneer and innovator endures.
I'd like to thank my brother Horton for creating the show. If it wasn't for him, none of us would be here tonight.
Reminding us that greatness can come in any size or shape. So next time you witness a fighter gracefully execute a Jiu-Jitsu submission in the octagon, remember the man who paved the way. Remember Royce Gracie, a true icon of the UFC and mixed martial arts.